had to skip yesterday and take a day off because my legs were really sore. But not only that, I had a lot of interviews yesterday and today. So I'm gonna start this chest day out with some cable flies. We might do a couple different variations. So just follow along. Ugh. Shit. Ooh, that felt good. May have to do another. Let me try. That felt really good. I'm probably gonna do another one like that, but I want to try bend over, go a little bit heavier, kind of combination between a fly and a press. I hope you can see me. Yeah. Yeah. That felt even better. I'm gonna do that again. Now I'm on. I have heavier weight on here than when I was doing the stand and fly. I obviously I can go heavier because of the way I'm positioned. So I'm gonna stick with the same weight. I'm gonna go to failure, and I'm gonna drop set it and go to failure again. So yeah. Oh shit. Oh. Drop it one more time. Oh shit. So when I was doing these towards the end on the last drop set, I was coming down instead of just coming straight. was kind of twisting my pinkies inward like this. Made a world of difference. I think I'm going to do this again. These feel exceptionally good today. I think I'm going to stay with the same weight. I probably won't get as many. It might. Is that one, two? I think that was 3 sets so far. This will be 4, I think. Am I counting that right? First one standing, and then 2 bent over. Yeah. Excuse me. So this will be number 4. Just gonna drop set it again. It feels good, but I am gonna really concentrate when I come down to twisting the pinkies inward because it feels really good. Let's get on it. Let me I'm gonna find a good song here. There we go. Oh shit. Man, that was heavy. Oh god. Oh shit. Man. One more. One more. Oh shit. Ooh. All right, I don't know. I might be pushing my luck a little bit with 3 1/4 because the chest is really pumped and it's pretty fatigued from the cable curls. Or I'm sorry, cable curls, cable flies slash press, whatever you want to call it. It felt freaking good. Now, let's see how many we can knock out here. I don't foresee a lot. And I'm hoping for 8, but I don't know. Hopefully, after I do this, I'm not smacking myself in the head, wishing that I had went to 3 plates. Now, for some strange reason, if for some strange reason, I'm going to be able to get like 4, which I think I should be able to get 8. But if I don't, I'm just going to lose the quarter and just continue to follow suit. So I think I have an eyelash in my head, in my eye. But nonetheless, let's get to work. Yeah, not bad. Whew. I'll tell you, that rest day yesterday really was needed. I'm not gonna lie. My legs are still like walking up the stairs to get to my condo. It's not pleasant. Let's put it that way. And sitting on the toilet is not comfortable either. If you've had very sore legs, hamstrings, and glutes, you know exactly what I mean by sitting on the toilet being painful. I don't have to explain it. So I'm gonna do this again. I lost a quarter. I hit 8. I hit 8. I was pretty close to what I was actually spot on to what I thought I was gonna get. I was a little worried. I was like, man, I got this eyelash in my eye. Cannot get rid of it. Um, I really thought that there was a chance because I did 4 sets of cable, and I mean they're pretty exhausted. I'm actually happy. I'm pretty excited that I got 8 out of that. And no effing way was I going to put 4 plates on. Starting out with this exercise, sure, I'll throw 4 plates on, but 3 and a quarter was 3 and a quarter was perfect. I think the eight reps for this nice heavy set, good. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to do one more here, maybe 2, I don't know, but I think one more. I'm scoping out that pec deck machine. I think I want to go out with a bang with the pec deck machine. I'm going to hit this 3. I'm more than likely going to do a drop set, peel off a plate, and then peel off another plate, and then hopefully the pec deck is available still when I get over there. If not, maybe we'll just take this for another spin. Ah, shit. Nope. Oh, shit. One more plate. All right. Time to get to work on the 2 sets of press, 4 sets of cancel with 6. This will be set number 7. I have a funny feeling we're going to go all the way up to 8 uh, in terms of how many sets, because I I do feel an absolutely incredible pump, but I feel like a little bit of the lower part of the chest needs to catch up in terms of the pump, just a little bit. Upper chest, forget it. It's we got about 205 on here. Let's do the Jeff style right here. I drop set it. Yeah. Oh. I think one more. Uh, one more. One more ought to do it. I think an even 8, and we'll be just fine. Guaranteed to be sore tomorrow, 100% Uh, yeah. I'm not going to go as heavy as I did the last time. I think I'm going to keep it right around 160. But I'm just going to. I want to go higher rep. My chest is like freaking crazy. It's crazy tired right now. So, the only question after this is, do I want to hit calves, or do I want to do them tomorrow? The only thing preventing me from doing it today is there's not really anywhere to put the tripod over there. I want to do seated. It's pretty crowded over there. So let's see. We'll figure that out. But for now, let's finish the job here. I reckon chest is done. I really don't see any reason to go any further than I already have. So let's scope out the calf machine and see what we can't do. Oh, that was exactly what the doctor ordered for today. I forgot my dextrose again. So we'll just eat a couple jelly beans, right? That's what they're in the car for. Okay. Classic example. Oh, classic example. I guess I probably shouldn't eat while I'm talking, right? Classic example of where, a lot of times, back in the day when I used to hit the gym all the time, like in my late teens, early 20s, I always did all the pressing movements first. I got all the heavy stuff out of the way. And then I would go into like cables or flies or whatever, right? Despite having had watched things like Pumping Iron, where Arnold even tells you, like, switch it up, trick the muscles. Today, I actually implement that, where I do not. These are really chewy gummy bears. I think because they melted a little bit earlier. This chest workout, the pump, and everything about it would have felt different had I gone in and started with the pressing movement, which is a common way for me to start. It's not out of the question. I do that often, but also oftentimes try to throw it off. Start with maybe pec deck flies, or start with cable flies like I did today. Dude, those cables felt absolutely amazing. Those were, holy crap, they felt so good. Like I almost wanted to do like 8 sets of just that. But I wanted to get some pressing movements in there, which felt good as well. And then finishing it off with the pec deck flies. If you have a pec deck fly machine that's similar to that one that you can see in there, where you have the neutral grip and then the whatever the script's called. I always forget the name, but somebody's probably going to correct me in here. But you got the neutral grip, and then you got the other one, and you have the thick frame. When I grab it from there, for some reason, it just hits completely different. And Jeff showed me that. I started doing that at Jeff's gym because he's got fun at that gym. They got real funky like swivel handles on the fly, and it's very awkward the way it is. So you grab it at the top. For some reason, it just feels absolutely amazing. So if you haven't tried it, give it a try. Uh, Man, it's like 10 o'clock at night. My wife is sleeping, which is why I'm doing the video here. I've been trying to do it in my living room lately. It's just easier to sit there, over a cup of coffee, like right before I'm ready to edit the video, and just do a talk in the living room. Plus, the lighting's a little bit better. But I don't want to wake her up. If you wake up a wife while they're sleeping, well, let's just say I'm not dumb enough to do that. We get along great, but I'm not gonna wake her out of her beauty sleep. So, but overall, things are good. We are. I think since I'm going to be home all day tomorrow, I don't have any interviews scheduled. We had interviews yesterday and today. We had a lot of different things going on with only a couple different companies. This is multiple interviews with two companies, so it's had me really busy. Uh, Both in two completely different states that are not California. So I don't, I don't know where we're going to end up, man. It's going to come down to whatever not only just the best offer, but whatever one makes sense, and whatever one, the work culture is really important to me. There's a lot of different variables than other than just the pay. So, um, but both areas are good. I mean, they're totally legit, awesome places. We were looking at houses at both locations in both states, and we were like, wow, big difference from California, let me tell you. I mean, the houses that we were looking at. So we were looking at some houses in Texas, right? That's one of the locations that we could possibly be going. And what would be $2 million out here is like just a few $100,000 over there. It's contrast is crazy. So, but anyway, more will be revealed about that. I don't know. I don't know all the details yet. So we're working on it, trying to get over there. And but we are at the 4,000 calorie mark this week. I have been writing everything down. Yes, I actually write it all down in a notebook. I don't use an app tracker, only because every time I use the apps, like once I get to a certain point, it's like, it'll be like 100% free, and then it tells me like, oh, you've reached your maximum amount of logs for the day, and it's like, and they want you to pay like a crazy amount, uh, and then there was one that I was paying like I think like $7 a month for. It was actually really good, but I got locked out of it somehow. Like I was trying to recalibrate everything. I got locked out, and it won't reset. It won't send me a password reset, no matter what I do. There's no tech support, so you can't do anything. Like nobody can help you. Um, and it says my password is wrong. So I'm like locked out, no password, and they won't send me the password reset. So I had to go in and cancel it through the App Store. And then I tried to re-download it, but then it wouldn't let me. It wouldn't let me create a new account, right? So I was like, geez. I'm like, I'm just gonna write everything down. That was at the end of last summer when I started making these videos. I did like the first cut. So I think we're at March 4th. So come after the first full week of March, so that would be the 7th, right? We're going to switch down to 3,500 calories. And then we're going to go to, man, you know what? I'm supposed to do cardio in there. I have, we're getting on board with the cardio tomorrow, and I'm going to put receipts up. I always put a receipt up when I do cardio. But yeah, I want to start implementing 30 minutes of cardio every day, or at least every training day, which I train almost every day. I take a day off here and there, but and just continue dropping 500 calories, so that probably coming right into the summer, we're gonna get pretty lean. But I'm gonna go a little bit more aggressive than I did the last time because I did get lean last time, but I want better results this time. Okay, I want much better results. So we'll just do 60 days, trim it off. And what I mean by 60 days, I mean 60 days as of like once we drop to like the 2,400 calorie mark, that's when we're officially in deficit mode and we can be technically considered a cut. Until we reach that point, we're really, at least to the 2,500 point. Even 3,000 calories, we're still, I mean, not bulk, but like in purgatory, right? We're kind of in the middle. We're not on a bulk, we're not on a cut. It's more like around the maintenance range. So, but anyway, stay tuned for that. Oh, my head's itching. I had to take that off. But yeah. What else was I gonna say? I gotta go get gas. I'm tired. I'm really tired. I almost skipped today. We were watching the president thing on his speech. Wanted to see what that was all about, and by the time it was over, I was like, "Oh man, I don't know. I don't know if I have it in me." But that's and here's the thing, right? I got to make sure I don't hit the button. It's very easy to hit the button on this microphone, and it just turns off. I think this is what I'm glad I brought this up because this is what makes or breaks people, right? Now, of course, look, I am the first to admit there are times where, like, I'll just straight up legit get lazy and I'll be like, I'm just going to skip tonight. Doesn't happen often. You can see from the videos I post, I'm a pretty consistent lifter, but you know, I could have easily been like, you know what? It's like almost 9 o'clock. I don't want to drive all the way over there, even though it's 10 minutes away, right? It's always far when you don't want to go, right? I don't want to drive all the way over there. Um, I could have just stayed on the couch, opened up a new bag of chips. I don't have a bag of chips, but you know what I mean. And could have just had instant gratification, right? So sitting on the couch would have been instant gratification. It would have been gratifying for me to sit there and just relax, right? But I chose delayed gratification, where I sacrificed the instant gratification. I forced myself to get my gym gear on and go to the gym. And even though I was tired, right? Like I was kind of tired, I was like, I knew in the back of my head two things. One, yesterday was a rest day, and there's no way I'm going to take 2 rest days in a row unless it's absolutely necessary. Number two, I knew that by one working set, maybe 2 working sets, I would have been in the zone and I would have woken up with no problem. So, delayed gratification versus instant gratification. Do you want that gratification now, or do you want to sacrifice that for long-term results, right? Delayed gratification will get you results. So keep that in mind. So the next time you're sitting on the couch and you're like, I don't know. I kind of worked like 13 hours today and, something on TV I really want to watch. And I don't know. I mean, whatever it might be. We make excuses. We're humans. If we have even the smallest inclination of something we don't want to do, we're real good at justifying all kinds of excuses on why not to do it. And that's not just with the gym, it's with anything. So just keep that in mind. The next time, just think of two things: delayed gratification and instant gratification. Two very different things. You can push off, if you can hold off that instant gratification. A classic example: when I got clean and sober, I'll just turn into a long video. When I first got clean and sober, no, I'll go back even a little bit further, okay? Before I got clean and sober, let's say years before I got clean and sober, when my life was a wreck. I was in and out of jail, rehabs, homeless, living out of my car, living on the street. Nobody wanted me around. I was a hot mess. Anytime I made a decision, I was like, all right, I'm gonna get clean. I'm gonna get clean and sober. I'm gonna get clean and sober. The minute that I started craving a drug or craving alcohol, I chose the instant gratification where I wanted to drink or get high because I wanted to be instantly gratified right there on the spot. It wasn't until 2011 when I decided I I need to pause the instant gratification. I need to stop seeking instant gratification and go for delayed gratification, meaning let me not drink and do drugs today. You know, let me work on getting clean and sober. And I have still delayed for over 13 years. I have delayed the gratification of drugs and alcohol because I've been clean and sober for 13 years. So, delayed gratification can, I think, with almost anything, can hurt your success. I'm pretty sure I'm safe. You know, sure, there's little, oh, let me just, we all slip with instant gratification, right? I'm talking about with big things too, right? Like, not like, oh, you know what? I haven't had ice cream in a while. I'm just gonna break down and get an ice cream cone. Like, okay, come on, like that's instant gratification, but it's a small form. If it's once in a while and it's something little, okay. I'm talking about long term, right? Like something like getting clean and sober. Stop the instant gratification. Go for the delayed gratification because I am so glad that I chose delayed gratification while getting clean and sober because if I didn't, I probably would have been dead a long time ago. So, what I'm trying, in a nutshell, if you haven't been to the gym yet, get your ass to the gym. All right. And we'll see you guys tomorrow for back. We're going to hit the back. Have a freaking awesome night, everybody.